Greetings, one and all. Yesterday, on April the 28th, 2018, Team Great Britain played in their final game of the 2018 IIHF Division 1A World Championships in Budapest, Hungary. Having just been promoted to the 1A tournament from Division 1B the year prior, and having taken this year's tournament by storm as the supposed underdogs by winning 3 of their first 4 games, Team GB sat at the top of the tournament standings going into their final match. Based on the results by the other 5 teams in the tournament, if Team GB could gain at least 1 point from their final game, they would be guaranteed the gold medal in the tournament and promote to the top division of international ice hockey for the first time since 1994. The only problem was, they had the hosts in Team Hungary and a stadium of 8,000 Hungarian fans to get through first. It was a hard-fought game for either side, and as tense a hockey game as you will ever watch as a fan of either team, but in the end, Team GB won the game 3-2 in a shootout to clinch the gold medal and be crowned the 2018 IIHF Division 1A champions. Regarding the game itself, Team Hungary were quick to put themselves on the board, as Christopher Bodo put the puck past British goaltender Ben Bounds only 3.5 minutes into the game on the power play to open the game scoring. Hungary very much controlled the play for the first 20 minutes of the game, which forced Team GB to play on the back foot and go into some damage control, as Hungary ran rings around them, something the host nation had done to several opponents in the opening 20 minutes of each of their games. However, whilst Hungary would have the early advantage, Team GB weathered the storm as the first period ended with the same 1-0 score. Hungary knew that they had to keep applying pressure, and Team GB knew that they had to be better in the second. But only one team could see their game plan become a reality. The second period saw Hungary take their foot ever so slightly off the gas, and Team GB begin to apply more pressure. But it was the goaltenders who began to steal the show. GB's Ben Bounds and Hungary's Adam Vey were making highlight reel save after highlight reel save and doing everything they could to give their respective teams the chance to skate off the ice with the win. So much so that neither team found twine in the second period and the score remained 1-0 Hungary going into the third. There were only 20 minutes left to decide whether Team GB would be the gold medal tournament winners or the third place bronze medal finishers. The third period saw Hungary strike quickly, as Senad Erdley knocked the puck into the net less than 2 minutes into the period, giving the host nation a 2-0 lead and further increasing their chances of a potential promotion. Adam Vey was facing shot after shot from the British side after that, and looked practically unbeatable doing so, as he fought to give Hungary the victory. However, Team GB weren't going down without a fight, as Robert Dowd did what he does best and finally put the puck into the Hungarian net, cutting the hosts' lead in half with 9 minutes left to play in regulation time. The next 9 minutes of hockey were some of the most tense and stressful hockey I have ever watched in my entire life, and I'm sure most fans from either side felt exactly the same. This intensity reached its highest when Hungary's János Háry was awarded a penalty shot with 3 minutes left to play in the game. This one shot could either secure a promotion for the Hungarians if it went in, or keep GB's gold medal hopes alive if it was stopped. As Háry made his shot, it was saved by Ben Bounds as the EIHL Goaltender of the Year kept his team 1 goal away from the gold medal with 3 minutes left to play. With less than 3 minutes left to play, all Team GB needed was a single point in the game. Down 2-1 in the dying minutes, they needed 1 more goal to take the game to overtime and get the point they so desperately needed. As the clock ticked closer to 0, GB coach Pete Russell took a timeout with 57 seconds remaining. After the timeout, Russell pulled Ben Bounds from his net. It all came down to this, folks. 57 seconds between promotion and a bronze medal. Team GB sent shot after shot to the net, but they just kept saving them. That is, until 15 seconds remaining in regulation time as Robert Farmer batted the puck into the Hungarian net and tied the game. 15 seconds left and Farmer tied it. Farmer's first goal of the tournament was the biggest of GB's campaign and probably the biggest goal Farmer has ever scored in his career as the Brits tied the game with a handful of seconds left to play. After the tying goal, Hungary did all they could to get a goal back and just retake that lead. But the clock reached 0 with the 2-2 scoreline, meaning GB got the point they needed to win the gold medal at the 2018 IIHF Division 1A Championships. Whilst GB had done what they set out to do that game, a winner still needed to be decided in that game, so they had to play on. After the two goalies allowed nothing in the overtime period, the game went to a shootout. Christopher Bodo potted the lone shootout goal for the host nation, whilst Robert Farmer and Ben O'Connor scored for the British side as Team GB took the shootout 2-1 and won the game 3-2. With their shootout victory, Team GB clinched promotion into the highest IIHF hockey competition for next year's 2019 tournament, where they will compete against the likes of Canada, USA, Russia, Sweden and Finland. It's not exactly going to be easy for the Brits, but if we can win Division 1A as the underdogs our first year, who's to say we can't stay in the top competition? Maybe we can do anything! But even if we do crash and burn against the best teams in the world, getting blown out 15-0 by Canada sounds pretty entertaining to me, folks. At least we get the chance to see how good we are against the best teams in the world. We get our chance to prove ourselves against the best nations and show British hockey is here to stay, folks. But regardless of what happens in next year's tournament, Team GB entered the 1A tournament only a week ago as the underdogs, looking to do nothing more than remain in the tournament next year. Instead, they ended up clinching promotion to the highest international hockey competition for the first time in 24 years. I don't know about you guys, but I feel pretty honoured to have witnessed such a monumental victory for Team GB as they carved their names into the hockey history books. British hockey and the EIHL is on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. We may not be the best, but we can be damn sure we'll make it tough for other teams to beat us. So look out, Team Canada. The Brits are coming for you next year. See you in 2019, you maple syrup lovers. And there you go. What did you think about Team GB's historic victory? Was it good, better, or the best hockey game you have ever watched? It's definitely up there for me. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. GB, GB.